How you been, bro?
You have road with you?
Yeah. Bro, a lot of lies going on.
That's how they try to conquer somebody with the name for it, you know me?
How you been, though?
I'm alright, man. Thank my business, you know?
You gotta stay up, man.
That's what I do, man. Take it day by day, you know?
Treway shit.
You know, man, that's gonna change.
Anything you wanna tell the people?
It's Treway, man. I'm bring on bet on phone. You know the vibe, man. Yeah. Take my time, take my time. Keep my head up. Come back out to my family and my money.
Definitely, bro. Stay up. How you feel about that? How you feel about Ish?
He's innocent, so I'm not gonna take 5 years, you know what I mean?
What'd you think of the audio when you heard it?
It was cool. It was definitely like a lot of commotion going on. Like I heard like bits and pieces what he was saying and all that, but then I can hear like I guess like there was somebody like really close to him talking or whatnot. Right. And I can hear like the shackles that they had on his like his like I guess on his hands or his feet or whatever. Like that was heavy.
Yeah.
Same shit like every time he took a step. Like, I was like, yo, this is real. This is real.
Yeah. Those who don't know, on Monday, Shottie got sentenced for the shooting that happened, I believe, outside the restaurant where Crippy got shot. His man Crippy got shot, and this happened in criminal court. So in criminal court, it was a state case. In criminal court, if people don't know, you could it's different from federal court. And actually, these courts in New York, they're like 2 blocks away from each other. So when I heard and when I arrived, I was just like, I was a little, reluctant of going because it's like he's in the custody of the feds. I'm not even sure if he's gonna show up. Like I was saying, like in criminal court, it's not that they don't take your phone. Like you're allowed to have your phone, but when you get into the actual courtroom, you can't start recording and none of that. You'll get kicked out, obviously. In federal court, when you get through the metal detectors, you need to give them your phone, and they'll give it back once you exit. I went in there. I'm inside the courtroom. Now, I'm waiting. The judge is there. I'm looking to the judge's side, because to the side of the judge, that's where the inmates come out. And since Shottie was in the custody of the feds, he came through the front door where the public comes in, as far as like the actual courtroom. I don't know how he got into the building. Could have been, wherever inmates come through. Oh, I'm sitting on the last row next to the door. I hear his voice. I'm like, oh shit, this is him. I look back. By the time I look back, he's already on the side of me. Courtroom, he had 2 federal agents by his side. It's escorting him. So it was like
you still was able to get that close?
Yeah. So he looks so he looks at me, kind of stares me down, and I say, "What's up, man?" He's like, "What's up?" Starts walking to the and gets seated towards the front, and so I try to get closer and try to whisper to him so I could conversate. I'm like, "Hey, Shottie, yo, Treway," and yo,
you know the vibe.
He's back. He's like, "Man, you look familiar." I was like, "Yeah, I've been following your cases." I was like, "All right." He's like, you. I was like, "Nah, I'm not such and such." He's like, "All right." I heard that he was being gonna be redirected towards another room, and that room was the probation office. So I kind of try to beat him to the door since I'm closer. I was like, let me try to get him in the hallway. Let me try to get him to talk. So that audio you hear is me like, from the courtroom to walking to the elevator. That little part in the beginning of this video, that's what you hear. He was being redirected into another room. That room, I think, was, let me look at the photo, I'll put it up, was the Department of Probation. Now, the department, the reason why he was redirected into that room, basically a pre-sentencing report, and what that is it's like a recommendation or some sort of research for the judge. He goes into the room, and the one of the feds noticed that I was like recording and whatnot, and he comes outside. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you taking? You can't take any videos." Hey, they come out of that room, and when they come out, I try to ask them the questions. And first, I try to start recording audio though, but he's like, "No, don't record." He's like, "You mean I can't even record audio?" He's like, "Nah." So I asked him the obvious. I asked him like 4 or 5 questions, and since it wasn't recorded either audio or video, but it was still on record as far as I could use it. like I can't remember word for word what his answers were, but I'm gonna summarize for the people. The first thing I asked him, I was like, "Listen, you think you're being treated fairly or unfairly?" He's like, "It's obvious I'm being treated unfairly." I said, I also asked him, what do you think about media outlets that are saying that you're snitching? He said, "No, it's garbage. It's not true." I also asked him, what do you think of 6ix9ine 6ix9ine cooperating? He's like, "Listen, I feel like his career could have reached another level if he didn't."
That's true. That's a fact, because he was the most. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if this was 100% fact, but to me, he was like the most hated rapper. Like,
right.
I don't know who else hated him more. Like, he had Bloods in LA. Look at that. Like, Bloods in LA. That's different. That's a different power right there. That's a whole different power.
Right.
Looking for him. He was in Chirac. He had people in Chirac. They shoot. All they do is shoot.
All they do is shoot.
And he's out here playing with him. Like, yo, what's up? I'm out here. Where y'all at? Like, nah, bruh.
Bruh.
Y'all going crazy.
Yeah, also.
He's bugged out. But yeah, he's very entertaining. Because every week was something else. And he was still putting out like records. He was still putting records out. It's not like he was just talking shit for a whole year. He was talking shit, and then he was in the studio working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like both. It was both. He was getting it from both sides. Like, yo, I just said some wild, crazy shit. I just did some wild, crazy shit on the internet. Boom, I just dropped another song. And the song was slapping. The song was hitting. Okay. You can't deny that the song was happening, because these DJs out here were spinning it on the radio, on New York radio. Say what you want to say, but y'all was spinning his record because that was in rotation. His songs were in rotation.
Facts, man. Facts.
He had no choice to.